Being overpowered is good, but sometimes we want our main characters to hide it a little bit so we can reveal his powers when the bad guys get too cocky. So here are 10 anime where the main character hides his true power. Let's get started. Number 10. Volver the Liberator. Do you need some sci-fi space battles along with some politics? Volver the Liberator gives you everything of that, along with an overpowered main character, who does his best to keep his powers in check. In the world of Volver the Liberator, the world is divided into two factions, the Atlantic Rim United States, ARUS, and the Dorsia Military Pact Federation, Dorsia. Our main character Haruto Tokishima's home is attacked by the Dorsia Federation, and he needs to now give up his humanity in exchange for great power. I know, the idea of high schoolers becoming space pilots isn't anything new, but with that overpowered main character twist and a nice blend of politics, this anime definitely manages to stand above the rest. Number 9. Toko. Mass murdering, creatures appearing out of pits, women who hallucinate you while in your dreams, Toko has got it all. I don't know how this is underrated when we get the perfect mystery action show with an overpowered main character. Here, our main character Rokujo Sakura joins the Toko, the Special Public Safety Task Force, in order to get revenge on the man who murdered his parents. But things aren't that simple. Turns out this mystery has a bit of a supernatural side to it as well, and things take a more dangerous turn when mysterious creatures appear in the city. And unlike other power fantasy shows, this time our bystanders might not have enough plot armor to combat these creatures. If you need a unique supernatural mystery show with an overpowered main character, then this is the show for you. Number 8. The Legend of the Legendary Heroes. Based on a well-known light novel, the story has us follow Rainer Lut, a talented mage with mysterious eyes known as Alpha Stigma, that has the ability to analyze all types of magic. However, it also comes with stigma, as it is known around the world as eyes that bring destruction and death to others. Things take a turn in Rainer's life when many of his classmates die in a war, as he decided to work in order to turn things around and grow the nation into a more orderly and peaceful place with Ferris Ellis under the guidance of his best friend and the King of Roland, Sion Astal. This anime combines a nice bit of fantasy and mystery to keep the adventure ongoing, and the characters are definitely going to hook you up as soon as they appear on the screen. Number 7. Codebreaker. Seeing cold-blooded murder on your way home is enough to send them running back to their house. But when that killer turns out to be the transfer student of your school, you start to believe fate is slapping you in the face with bad luck. As soon as our girl Sakura finds out that the killer Rei is actually a sympathetic character, he's cheerful, charming, and is the last in the class to kill a person. Come on, how can this guy kill a person so easily? Then what did Rei see that day? These mysteries are what urge you to watch Codebreaker. Apart from adapting the usual overpowered student trope, it also blends in some suspenseful mystery and weaves a story that is both unique and gripping. And don't think the story is too dark just because you got plenty of lighthearted moments that make you feel wholesome again. Number 6. Trigun. If you're tired of these modern anime, then let's visit an old classic. Instead of those grim main characters, how about we visit a guy who has a very cheerful personality but can still kill you with his bullets? Many tell Vash is a walking nuclear weapon that can destroy anyone or anything he wants. But in truth, he's just a cool guy who slacks off, makes jokes, and cares about his friends. But every man has a dark past. When assassins are sent to kill Vash, the past is slowly revealed, and Vash will have to make some heart-wrenching moral choices. This is one of those hidden gems you definitely must watch. Number 5. In/Spectre. Who needs supernatural magic when you have the world's best bodyguard defending you? The story follows Kotoko Iwanaga, who accepts her position as the goddess of wisdom. Her responsibility? Serve as a mediator between the yokai and humanity, solving any supernatural problems that she comes against. However, the romantic element comes in when Kotoko comes across Koro Sakuragawa at a local hospital. While she immediately harbored feelings for him, she also noticed that something supernatural is within him as well, despite his harmless appearance. Now, our main character here won't be the one to make a scene while unleashing his power, but when he wants to protect the girl, he definitely won't hesitate to bring out the hidden demon inside him. Number 4. Phantasy Star Online 2: The Animation. what happens when a popular game falls into the hands of high school students? Well, they all start playing it. But Itsuki Tachibana, the protagonist of the story, wants to stay away from all of it and enjoy his own calm and peaceful life. But things aren't easy when the student council president hears about this. She recruits Tachibana as the vice president in order to prove that the game is worth playing. I know, not the best way to get a member to the student council, but turns out Itsuki isn't some weak loner as we thought he was. The anime also acts as an advertisement for the game, so sometimes those advertising elements can affect the actual story. Number 3. Tower of God. Need an anime with some good foreshadowing, a nice level-up system, and an interesting set of cast? Then Tower of God is the show for you. The story follows Bam, a boy who enters the mysterious architecture known as the Tower, which holds various cultures, people, and monsters among its floors. A person can pass on to the next floor by undergoing a series of tests. Determined to find her friend Rachel, decides to take on these tests and advance in the tower. For a fantasy anime, this has some fresh world building and also a well-developed magic system known as Shintsu. The episodes are also very fast-paced, so you can binge this in one night. Number 2. Chrome Shelled Regios. Now this anime looks like the perfect combination of Attack on Titan and decadence. In this world, the Earth is dominated by a species known as fifth monsters. Humanity lives in moving cities, and Leifon Alsafe is a boy trying to find a new life inside these cities. But the past isn't that easy to erase. Along comes the cunning student council president Carrion Loss, who plans to use Leifon's powers for her own advantage. Now Leifon no longer has the liberty of running away and hiding his powers. Our main character is also the type of guy to hide his powers even though he's overpowered, so you're definitely going to like this one. Number 1. Fruits of Grisaya.
それ以来俺はどうにもでかい女に対して苦手意識がある。
Normally, it's rare to get an overpowered character in a harem anime, but this one does it differently. Want to know how a certain student named Yuji made all the girls in the academy fall in love with him? Wait no more, because that's the story of Fruits of Grisaya. It's no secret that adapting visual novels into anime is a rather hit-or-miss task, but it also ends up creating success stories like Clan Ad as well. It is safe to say that the Fruit of Grisaya is an absolute hit in all standards. The first season might have been quick in terms of pacing, but then you've got a movie and a second season to check out. And if you start to love the characters, then definitely make sure to play the visual novel. You're going to love it. So there goes 10 anime where the main character hides his true power. If you have any additions, then sound up in the comments below. As usual, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can be updated as soon as we release a new video. Stay safe, anime fans, and I'll see you in the next video.